Hi, I'm Ron Munson. I'm going to be your barefoot running tour guide for Dhahran, Saudi Arabia. I expect a lot of you think of Saudi Arabia as a bunch of sand dunes and camels and Bedouins roaming about, but as you can see, the area here is really a mixed geological setting. I'm standing on top right now of a jebel. A jebel is a rock that just sort of sticks up out of the ground. It's been weathered away on all of its sides from water and from wind, and it's a very, very rocky terrain. It's on hard packed sand. Sometimes we call that sapka if it's down on low areas. So it's a really very weathered surface. It's not like running on a soft dirt trail in the woods somewhere in the US. Let's go try some stuff. Well, as you can probably see, we're not going to be breaking any records on this kind of terrain, doing any kind of major high-speed barefoot running, but it is kind of fun and it feels pretty good in some places here. So let's go down and see some of the sandy areas and some more of the other rocky areas too. You know, this may be soft sand here, but gosh, there's these little burrs that come off these bushes. I'll show you some more in more detail later. Boy, do they ever stick to the bottoms of your feet. In fact, there's people that own horses here, these Arabian horses, that cannot get the horses to go into the desert because of these burrs. So it's just as bad on the horses too. This is a 5-mile cross-country course that I'm on right now. We run this race in the fall, and I usually am cruising along at 6-minute mile pace here with shoes on. Gosh, I got a long way to go. Over here on the right, you can see some of the junk that lays around here in the deserts. It's been thrown out here since Lawrence. It even came in the way of Scud missiles during the first Gulf War. So there's all kinds of junk out here just laying all over. So Vibrams are a good idea if one's really going to go off-piste a little bit too much here. Hey, check out all these really cool critter tracks along here. Come on, we got to make our own little critter track. It's a big critter track. By the way, here's this bush. See this bush here to the left? These are these awful, 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 awful bushes. I don't know what they're called exactly, but oh my God. I'm cutting a brand new set of footprints up this dune. It's kind of a dune. It's just actually sand on the sloping side of a jebel. But look at this, brand new human footprints. Top, solid rocks actually, and kind of difficult ones to jump over. Then we get this nice little slope. We got this nice sand coming down here. You can just kind of zip along, dig your heels in if you want. Lots of little critter marks along here. It's kind of fun to see that. I believe we actually have a running session through this area. It's like a probably 150, 200 meters of flat out through the jebel running as hard as you can. And it starts with this uphill climb up here, cuts along the back over there, comes back down this little wadi over here, 1 minute recovery here, and then whoosh back on up again. So I brought my little GoPro. I'll see if I can get us around. I can't do it with the big camera there, but let's go. On your mark, get set, go. Actually, I should have set my watch here. Go. Okay, coming back down around here, down the wadi, coming down to the bottom, almost, and recovery. Oh geez, okay, now, that's not quite as fast as I would have gone had I had shoes on, I'm sorry to say, but hey, we're getting there, we're getting there. I'm not sure if this is actually considered running, going up a hill in crazy, crazy rocks. And yes, it is tough. Ow. The idea kind of terrain we have here and how it changes from sand to rocks to all kinds of different things. Let's about finish up here on top of this jubble. We'll go down there and just finish up on the road. I must admit I do a lot of running on the road too. Wow, this road feels fantastic. It's like glass compared to being up in those jubbles over here. But, you know, in a few hours, it'll be absolutely impossible to run on this because of the heat. It'll be over 200 degrees. It's going to be 115 degrees out today. And it's about, oh, I guess around 7 o'clock in the morning right now. It's over 100 now, I think. So we've reached the end of our ability even to run, even up in this terrain. It's just going to get too hot. Have to do all your barefoot running early in the mornings this time of the year. Wintertime's a different animal. You can run well into the evenings. I'm about 3 miles from home now, so it's nice little run back, all roads, and I'll join up with you just a few minutes from my house. I'm home. What better way to finish off a morning than on this nice desert grass here. My house is only about 50 meters away from here, so I can just walk home from here. Thanks for joining me this morning.